Have you ever come home late, tired, quiet, maybe even a little guilty, and found your pet waiting by the door? Their eyes light up the moment they see you. Their tail wags, their body jumps, and in that instant, every stress you carried seems to melt away. But have you ever wondered why they wait? Is it pure loyalty? Or is it love? This question, though simple, touches something deep, not just about animals, but about how we understand connection itself. In psychology, animal behavior is often explained through conditioning. Your pet learns that the sound of your footsteps, the noise of your keys, or the creak of the door means comfort, food, safety, or affection. They wait because, over time, their brain associates you with something good. In that sense, waiting becomes part of their daily routine, a pattern of expectation. But if it were only about conditioning, it wouldn't explain everything, would it? Because animals also feel something that's not easily measured by logic, something that feels a lot like love. When a dog curls up by the door long before you arrive, it's not because it hears you coming. Studies show that dogs can sense time and even track their owner's scent as it fades through the day. They can literally feel how long you've been gone. That's not just habit, that's emotional attachment. In human terms, it's similar to when you miss someone not because you need them, but because your heart feels their absence. Your pet doesn't wait because you're useful. They wait because you're theirs. Yet, let's look at it from another side, the realistic one. Not all pets wait because of love in the human sense. Animals live through instincts and associations. The door becomes a symbol of return, a predictable moment of joy, warmth, and reward. It's a blend of habit and hope. In that way, their waiting is also a survival behavior. In nature, animals depend on consistency, the return of the one who feeds, protects, and provides. Your coming home is part of their emotional safety net. So is it love or loyalty? It might be both. Loyalty, from a psychological point of view, is love built on consistency. When your pet trusts that you'll always come back, that trust becomes love in their own language, not through words, but through presence. And love, when stripped of everything complicated, is really about that, presence. You come home, and their world feels right again. It's not grand or poetic. It's simple, honest, and pure. What's fascinating is that the same question, is it love or loyalty, also applies to humans. When we stay beside someone through hard times, do we stay because we love them or because we're loyal to what once was? When we forgive, when we wait, when we keep showing up, is that love or is it habit? Maybe animals reflect that question back to us in a way we can actually see. Because your pet doesn't analyze. They don't weigh pros and cons. They just feel. And sometimes, the most real kind of love doesn't come from deep thought. It comes from simple being. When your pet waits at the door, it's not because they've calculated your worth. It's because, in their world, you are home. Still, for balance, we must remember, pets are emotional mirrors of their environment. If you come home angry or anxious, they feel it. If you're gentle and warm, they relax. So their waiting isn't only about love, it's about connection, a shared emotional rhythm. They don't love you for what you do. They love the energy you bring. And that's something deeply human too, isn't it? We all long for that kind of acceptance, to be loved not for what we provide, but simply for existing. Your pet reminds you of that truth every time you step through the door. You are enough. You came back. That's all that matters. Sometimes, I think they wait not just because they miss you, but because, on some instinctive level, they believe you'll always return. And maybe that belief itself is love. Because love, in its simplest form, is faith. Faith that the one we care for will come back. Whether it's love or loyalty, what truly matters is the bond it creates. A wordless, honest kind of connection that doesn't depend on language, but on feeling. It's the look in their eyes that says, I know you. It's the silence that feels safe. It's the comfort of knowing that no matter how messy life gets, someone, even a small, furry someone, is waiting for you with open arms and no judgment. So the next time you open that door and see your pet waiting, don't overthink it. Don't wonder if it's psychology or emotion. Just let the moment be what it is: pure, simple, beautiful presence. Because in that moment, you're reminded of something profound. Love doesn't always need explanation. Sometimes it just needs to be felt. You are loved, not because of what you give, but because of who you are when you come home. And maybe that's the quiet lesson our pets have been teaching us all along. Which one do you believe it is, loyalty or love? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know what you feel.